Jim. I'm here in Cranford, New Jersey, where Christina, Charlie, and I live. Happy anniversary, Aunt Marjorie and Uncle Paul. 50 years. It's a magnificent achievement, and a wonderful family. It's great to be part of it. It's appropriate. I'm standing here in front of my bicycle. Charlie's bicycle is here. We're about to go out for a ride. We do it every day. And in fact, since the last time I saw y'all, October 30th, that's the only weather day. Of course, you all remember that event, but it was also the day of that blizzard. It's the only time that we've missed a day of bike riding since. In other words, we went through the whole winter without a weather delay or a weather cancellation for bike riding. It's been amazing. My first memory of Aunt Marjorie was with a bicycle. She had an enormous bicycle in the house in Woodridge, in my grandparents' house. And I remember, it was like higher or taller than I was as a kid, and I was always really fascinated by that bicycle. And I think I might have seen Aunt Marjorie actually riding it, but I can't guarantee that. I can guarantee I was at the wedding, 1962. If it wasn't at a place called Villa Esposito, that's the place maybe that my parents got married. One of you got married at a place called Villa Esposito, but I remember it really very, very clearly, and I remember especially the ceremony or tradition where Aunt Marjorie threw the like a bouquet off a balcony of stairwell or something, and there was an incredible mad scramble for it, and I was really taken by that. And of course, like in every case, I asked my mom, what was that all about? And she said to me, that means that the person who catches it is the next person to get married. And I've always kind of interested in that, because I took things very literally then, if not now, and I always wondered what happened to that young lady who caught it, because she was just beaming. It was incredible. I mean, she was just so excited. And then after that, I guess a lot of the memories, because we lived in different places, places where you all lived, including Worcester, Massachusetts. The first time I ever saw Worcester at Holy Cross College was with you folks, at least with Aunt Marjorie and Uncle Paul. Maybe Ann was born by then. And then a couple of visits to the Midwest when, at least a couple of times, my father took me to Notre Dame football games. And I remember seeing in one of the towns in Illinois, you walk to the edge of where you live, like the corner where you lived, and I just looked out, and all I could see was corn, right? As far as I could see it. I'd never seen anything like that in my life, and I was amazed. Like in your backyard, you had this enormous cornfield. At least that's how it felt at the time. But you know how we are, even as professional historians, we tend to, sometimes we have memories, but it's like, how do I put that anyway? Memories, and they're all really pretty good memories. Finally, though, surprised to learn when my book came out, and Aunt Marjorie was nice enough to come out to a signing I did in the library in Basking Ridge. Aunt Marjorie told me that On the Waterfront was perhaps her favorite movie as a young woman, and got to see it numerous times, maybe even unbeknownst to her mom, my grandmother, and that was interesting too. It just showed again another dimension of our family history, because a couple years later, I'm born, and then all these years later I'm become historian of the movie, and in fact I'm doing a commentary for a new DVD edition of the film that the Criterion Collection is doing, and I'm going in next week to do a commentary, and maybe I'll tell that story. How do you get interested in this movie? Well, I don't know, but it turns out my aunt was a big fan of the film before I was even born, so things go around and around. Anyway, once again, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you all more under happy circumstances, many, many years to come, and best wishes and love to all from Jim and Christina and Charlie. Thanks. We'll see you. We'll go for a bike right now.